All right, when it comes to locking down your retirement with an annuity, there's one small decision that can make a huge, huge difference for your financial future. And it's not really about what you buy, it's all about how you buy it. And that's exactly what we're going to break down today.
So, you're thinking about an annuity. That's a great step. But the single most important question you need to be asking yourself, well, it has absolutely nothing to do with the interest rates or the different payout options.
It all comes down to where you get it. Seriously, this one choice can change your returns, your financial security, and just your overall peace of mind for decades to come. So let's dive in and see exactly why this is so critical.
First things first, let's make sure we're on the same page. What does it actually mean when you hear someone talking about buying direct from an insurance company?
It's pretty simple. It means you're talking to a company's employee. Think about it. Their job, all their training, their paycheck, it all comes from that one single company. Now, they're definitely experts on their own stuff, but here's the catch. They literally can't tell you if a competitor down the street has a better deal for you.
And that one limitation? Well, that leads directly to some pretty significant and honestly, often hidden financial risks. Let's really break down what you're up against when you're only seeing one little piece of the entire puzzle.
Okay, so when you don't compare your options, you're almost guaranteed to miss out on better rates. You end up getting advice that's designed to sell their product, not solve your unique financial puzzle. This can easily lead you to buy the wrong type of annuity, and maybe most important of all, you have no way of knowing if the company you're trusting with your life savings will even be financially solid 20 or 30 years from now.
And the craziest part about all of this is that the biggest risk is the one that nobody ever seems to talk about. We're talking about the long-term financial strength of the company that's supposed to be writing you checks for the rest of your life.
This is such a critical point. A lot of the newer online insurers, they just haven't been around long enough. They haven't proven they can handle these huge financial promises through recessions and big market crashes. On the other hand, you've got the large, established insurers. They have a proven track record. We're talking decades of paying claims, which is exactly why they have stronger financial ratings. It's really the difference between a long history of stability and, well, a startup's promise.
So here's the bottom line. Without comparing your options, you could be locking your retirement savings into a contract with really weak guarantees. You might get stuck with high fees or a really long surrender schedule, which is just a fancy way of saying a time period where you can't touch your own money without paying a massive penalty.
Now, I know what a lot of you are probably thinking. There's this super common belief out there that if you go direct, you cut out the middleman and you save a bunch of money. Let's just tackle that myth head on right now. This is the #1 question we hear all the time. Hey, if I buy direct, I don't have to pay a commission, so I get a better deal, right? I mean, it sounds totally logical, but that's just not how this industry actually works. The truth is, that's a total myth. The cost to sell the product, including any commissions, is already baked right into the annuity's price by the insurance company itself. You do not pay more for working with an independent advisor, and you absolutely don't pay less for going direct. The price is the price, period. The real cost isn't about a commission. The real cost is the opportunity cost. It's the higher payout rate you never got, the better death benefit you missed out on, or the stronger income guarantee that you never even knew existed. All because you only looked at one company's menu. So if going direct is risky and it doesn't even save you money, what's the alternative? Well, it's actually pretty simple. It's the power of comparison and having an independent expert who's on your side. I've got a perfect analogy for you. Buying direct is just like walking into a single car dealership. Sure, they're great at selling their own cars, but they are never going to tell you that the competitor down the street has a better model that fits your needs perfectly. Now, working with an independent advisor, that's like using a car buying service that searches every single dealership to find the exact right car at the absolute best price for you. See the difference? The independent process is really straightforward because it's focused completely on you. It all starts with your goals, not with a product they have to sell. Then, an advisor goes out and searches the entire market of financially strong, A-rated companies. We're talking the ones with the best marks for stability. And finally, they present the best options to you side by side and explain the pros and cons of each one so you can make a truly informed decision. And all of this, it all leads to one thing: confidence. Real confidence that you've actually seen the market, you've understood your choices, and you've picked the absolute best tool for your retirement. If you take away only one thing from this whole explainer, please let it be this. Comparison shopping is your single most powerful form of protection. When you're making a financial decision this big, seeing all your options isn't just a good idea, it's non-negotiable.
So let's just sum it all up. On one hand, with the direct route, you get one company's offer, you get a sales pitch, and you're left with this long-term uncertainty about whether you really made the right choice. On the other hand, with independent advice, you get to see the entire market, you get an unbiased analysis, and you gain an advocate who can be there to support you for decades to come.
We get it. Trying to navigate all of this on your own can feel completely overwhelming. And that's exactly why, at the Annuity Expert, our entire job is to do this comparison for you. We can show you quotes from all the top A-rated companies so you can see for yourself how they all stack up. And it's really important for you to know that our services are always completely free to you.
Look, your retirement is just too important to leave to chance or to a single sales pitch. You need to take control by seeing the full picture. Give us a call at 770-755-1565 or just visit our website. At the end of the day, the right choice is an informed choice, and we're here to help you make it.